Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be the 4th month update since we applied all of these spray sealants and one ceramic coating to our test panel out here. So yeah, like I said, 4 full months of this sitting outside in the sun. It's had a lot of rain this last month. We did updates every week up until the month mark, then we started doing every fortnight. Then at the 3-month mark, I kept washing it every fortnight, but I just didn't film the last one. So yeah, it's been another full month since we updated. I did give it a wash, like I said, and a lot of the products had changed in that time. So this is going to be, I'd say, the last update. This is going to be the point where the products are now kind of on their last legs. I'd be looking to remove and reapply, but still interested to see how everything has lasted. Now we know some haven't lasted as long as others already, but at this 4-month mark, I'm keen to find out exactly how they're all looking. So as for what is applied, just quickly go through them, just so I'm not repeating myself every time, but we have Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions Ceramic Spray Coating, Meguiars Hybrid Ceramic Wax, Mother's CMX Ceramic Spray Coating. That's done for the ceramic spray coating parts. Then we have Bowdens' own bead machine, NV Jet, and Carpro Reload. And like I said, we also have a small little bonus section with some Carpro cquartz UK 3.0 ceramic coating. So you want to see how we know what a ceramic coating, or I know what a ceramic coating is going to look like after so many months, but it was good to have something, as they all look pretty similar to a ceramic coating when they're first applied with the first rinse off, but how do they last? So we've been able to watch that over the last few months, and now this is going to be basically where we're going to end it and see which one was the best. Now so far it has been Bowdens bead machine. Week after week this stuff's been leading the pack, but we had some pretty good competition between the Mothers, the Meguiars, and the Nova. Had a bit of a dip off at the start, but then it kind of stayed consistent at where it sort of dipped off to, and Mothers and Meguiars also sort of dipped off, and they all sort of evened out a little bit. So yeah, bead machine has been the winner so far. So what we're going to do for this last update, we're going to rinse it, we're going to wash it using our Carpro Reset shampoo, and then we're going to just do a sheeting test, see how quickly the water can get off this panel, whether it's still there at all, comparing it to some of the dead sections, which are the Turtle Wax ceramic and the Carpro Reload. Carpro Reload died a while ago, and Turtle Wax ceramic has kind of been on its really last legs for most of the competition almost. It just didn't completely fail, but yeah, these 4 in the middle have done well. So with that said, let's rinse this off and let's see how they're looking. Okay, so I'm just going to use the hose and give it a rinse. You can see some are still shooting the water pretty well. Definitely needs a wash though, as you can see from the ceramic coating part. When they need a wash, they will be a little bit slower to remove the water. So let's get that done. And I am doing this one kind of in the sun today. I usually wait till a little bit later in the day, but it's running out of time and time to film this basically. So you can see the paint still looks amazing in the sun after just sitting outside. Really nice colour this one. But let's get this washed off. Okay, so the car shampoo's been sitting for a minute. Let's get that off before it dries in. Alright guys, having a bit of trouble actually capturing the sheeting on camera. So I've tried this a couple of different ways now, and it's so slow and unpredictable with the tape, it getting sort of caught. I did actually have the panel stood up completely vertical, but it's hard to capture the water actually moving. So I'm trying this one more time. As you can see, it is sheeting. So you see the Bowdens section there, sheeting away. So I mean, basically before we rinse it, we can sort of see. So I did rinse the Bowdens kind of last, but you can see the Bowdens, the Meguiars, the mothers are all dry. The NV jet is slowly getting there, but it's, you know, I'd say it's basically dead. It's looking like the turtle wax was a little while ago, but still will eventually sheet off and dry. The reload completely gone. But so let's just try this one more time. So it is really hard to try and get it even, because yeah, like I said, leaving the tape on was the mistake. But so they do, you can see them kind of starting here on the Bowdens, here on the NV, the mothers there, and the Meguiars. So the Meguiars has actually got probably the fastest now. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Yeah, it looks like you can see it if I'm looking through the camera. So I mean, I've done this about 5 or 6 times now. It's been either the Meguiars or the Bowdens every time. They are definitely the two fastest and strongest. It's just down to how the sheeting starts and the angle it's on. But yeah, as you can see, this is how slow they are now. So it looks like the Meguiars will sheet the fastest, but like I said, I've done this multiple times now, multiple attempts at filming it, and it's been either or, Meguiars or Bowdens. So I mean, I'm going to kind of call it a tie, I guess. But we'll let this finish out, and you can see the Bowdens actually getting pretty quick now. It's sheeting off pretty well, and the Meguiars has just been slowly working its way across. It's almost dry. The mother's kind of really stopped about there, so it's very slow. It's going to take a few minutes, and the NV, similar thing, it's going to take quite a few minutes. So yeah, I'm going to just say basically too hard to call it. They're both just so slow, but I'm going to say, yeah, the Bowdens and the Meguiars pretty similar at the 4-month mark. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the Bowdens is about to completely dry. So it's 1, I guess you could say it has, compared to the Meguiars, which has stopped in this section. So I'd say this section here has completely stopped working. So there's just no more movement. Whereas the Bowdens is now the first to be completely dry in the next few seconds. So yeah, too hard to call it, whatever you want to consider it. I'm going to say Bowdens overall still won the sheeting test over the last 4 months. So I'm going to say it's 1 here, but yeah, both still slow. And now we're going to move it on to mist function. Just going to try and focus on the sections that are already dry. So now, I did forget to actually show you guys the ceramic coating. Let's see the ceramic coating, still there, still doing what it does. Amazing beads. So, whereas the Meguiars and the Bowdens, out of the two, definitely better beads on the Bowdens. There's the mothers, not looking the best. There's the NV, it's a bit patchy, so this section here looks better than the rest. So we've still got some sections in the Bowdens which are like perfectly round beads. And coming over to the Meguiars, that's how it is looking. So that's about, let's see if we spray on. Yeah, so we got not the perfect round beads from the Bowdens anymore, but not bad. And you can see that's already dried up, so it's still pretty effective. But at this point, 4 months in, it's doing better than I expected, but it is time to be removed and yeah, has something else applied. All right, so going through each product and the price. So go through them as they were applied on the panel. So starting off with the turtle wax, their ceramic spray coating, 473 mils for $48. And I'm just going to quickly go through them. Do I recommend it? No. If you're going to use a turtle wax product, I'm yet to try the graphene one, so we won't go off that yet. But if you're looking at this or Seal and Shine, just get Seal and Shine. It's about $28, I think, on full retail pricing. That's just a guess. I didn't actually look it up first, but this one is $48 retail. Yeah, you can get it cheaper on sale, but when you got all these to choose from, I'm going to say it, don't get it. It does not perform. But yeah, turtle wax, not a fan. Next we have the Meguiars. As I said, this is a really good product. I used it not as they recommend, which is why I got really good results. I had a few people say that they tried this, they didn't get good results, and I asked them how did they apply it, and they said as per the directions. So I went off Sandro from Carcraft Detailing's recommendation when he did a video on this product, and he just said use it as a normal like spray sealant, spray it onto the panel or onto an applicator, wipe it in and buff it off. Don't use it as the wet method, as wax as you dry, or as they say, wax as you rinse. Does not get as good durability. So I did it that way and it worked incredibly. I'm going to say it is second place overall in this test. Meguiars I will put fifth. The turtle wax I'm going to put in fifth place. Forgot to place that. Meguiars is going to go in second. It was new, it's not far off first, but clearly each week the Bowdens was better. It's just at the end they've kind of evened out. But yeah, it is a big bottle. It is 768 mils and it's only $47, so $1 cheaper than the turtle wax, but yeah, like another half as much on top, and clearly a better product. And would I recommend it? Would I use it again? Yep, absolutely. Really liked it. Smelled great. It was pretty easy to apply from memory. As I said, it's been 4 months since I applied these, but from memory it was easy to apply. None of them were particularly hard, but yeah, really like that stuff. Moving on to third place. Now, going to put Mothers into third place. Sort of nearly went equal third with NV, but Mothers looked a little bit better for a little bit longer, and they evened out at the end. But Mothers was looking better not from the very start. I'd say probably NV Jet looked the best almost at the start. I remember the water beading on that was pretty incredible. But yeah, Mothers third place for sure. Problem with it though, why I probably wouldn't recommend it, it's $60 and it's a big bottle as you can see, but it's actually a smaller bottle than the Meguiars. 710 mils compared to 768, so not much difference, but still it's a smaller bottle and it's actually $13 more. So it's the most expensive here, and for that reason I wouldn't recommend it. It still does work quite well. Yeah, I mean, when it's on sale, yeah, grab it, but if it's on sale, usually any of these are on sale, because all these four are available from your super cheap Autobarn, Repco. They always have their 30% off sales and you can pick these up. So but yeah, it worked well, but it's in third. First, as we already said, it's going to Bowdens Bead Machine. And now I have seen one review of this from an American channel, a big American channel that just does chemical resistance tests, and he didn't rate this stuff, and he would rate the turtle wax. All he does is spray the products on, spray chemicals on them, rinse them off, wash them off, and whichever one breaks down first is the loser. I didn't try and do that for this test, so that's the only way I've seen this really tested online. But if you're actually putting it on a car, real world, leaving it outside, yeah, I wasn't driving this bonnet around, but just sitting it outside in the sun every day, it's clearly longer lasting, more durable than the turtle wax, and it's getting the first place quite easily in this test. It is a 500ml bottle and it only costs $33. So the cheapest product here, and definitely recommend it. If I didn't use ceramic coatings, I would not have a hard time just using this and their after wash topper, happy ending, and keeping my car well maintained. But I just prefer using a ceramic coating and enjoy the process of applying them. So yeah, I'm going to say if you're after a good spray sealant bead machine, definitely recommend it. It is a clear winner in this test. Next up we have NV Jet. This is the product I thought was going to actually win, if I'm honest. I thought it was going to be kind of Turtle Wax, Bowdens and NV, and I was way off. So NV Jet's going to take our 4th place. Still recommend this product. It is incredible. The look it gives the paint, definitely noticeable. But compared to all these, I didn't really notice any clear difference. But if you just want to apply one product, I'd still recommend it. But at $40 for 250 mils, not as much as I used to. I'd now recommend Bowdens or Meguiars over it. Third recommendation I give would be the NV. Just a little bit. It's actually on sale at the moment. I'm trying not to go off sale prices, but it is on sale at Waxit for $32. 250ml bottle. You don't use much at all, but same goes for all of these. Yeah, it's going to be hard to choose between the mothers and this, to be honest, but neither were clearly the best. And then next up we have Carpro Reload. This is actually the small bottle you get for free with the Carpro cquartz UK, so I didn't actually buy this. You don't actually have to buy this little bottle. It just comes with the ceramic coating, just to use it as a topper when you first apply. I don't actually use it at all. I stopped doing that after the first time I applied. I didn't really like the way it worked. I tried it on the coating after a few months and felt like it sort of masked the behavior of the coating until it wore away and then the better behavior came back. So I don't actually use it, but if you wanted to buy it, it's 500ml bottle is $44, and it is definitely in last place for this test. It did not last. Obviously the winner overall, if we put it in there, would be this ceramic coating. It's 4 months, it still looks as it did at the start. But yeah, that's basically, it's going to be a long video, I know, trying to not talk too long on all these videos, but it is hard. That's going to be my thoughts, the wrap up of this test. So it's been a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. There is a next test coming now, so I need to now get out there and remove the products off this test panel, get the masking tape off, which was a mistake leaving that on there. Now it's got to try and come off and repolish this, get it bare for our next test, which is going to be Bowdens Zone. Is going to move forward. It's going to go up against a bunch of graphene spray sealants, so get excited for that test, which will come soon. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this. It was a lot of fun to make. Obviously it was pretty expensive at the start. I had to buy all these products. I just went through all the prices. Some of them I got a bit cheaper, some of them I had to pay full price. There was no sales, and I just wanted to start the test. But it has been a lot of fun. But I have really enjoyed the growth of the channel, the comments you guys are leaving. It's been really good experience running this. I do run a second YouTube channel and decided to start this one up, and I've got to say it's been pretty great getting the feedback. So hopefully you guys did enjoy watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. And yeah, if you want to support the channel in any way, there is a link in the description to my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can go and shout me a beer for $5 each. Buy me as many or as few as you'd like. If you're not interested, then that's fine. Then all I'd ask is just go down, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because that also really helps. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video, this series. Everything is all wrapped up, so new one coming soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, I'll catch you later.